Welcome. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to view this short video. Do you know someone who has struggled with online pornography? A marriage that's in trouble or has ended because of it? Do you know a family member or a friend whose child was exposed to online porn content? Or worse yet, do you know someone who was abused by someone who became entangled in pornography? Almost every one of us can recall an individual or a family who has in one way or another been touched by this life-altering material. It's time for us to get the real facts on the subject. The average age of a child's first exposure to internet porn is about 9 years of age, and 90% of children aged 8 to 16 have already been exposed to porn, and most while doing their homework. There are 4.2 million porn sites online, and the number grows by 2,500 new sites every day. 25 million Americans visit porn sites 1 to 10 hours a week, and another 4 million visit these sites in excess of 11 hours a week. 57% of attendees at a Promise Keepers event admitted to viewing porn in the previous week. According to pastors, pornography is the #1 issue faced by their congregations. 33% of pastors have said they've visited a porn site, and 18% of these did it more than once in a week. For every 10 men in church, 5 are struggling with pornography. That's 50%. And ladies, it's not just the men. 20% of church-going women also struggle with the same issue. And the list goes on. Gone are the days of thinking your family is safe online. Pornographers have become invasive and are inventing ways to get their content onto your child's screen. Their content has saturated the medium that our children are required by law to use in order to graduate: the internet. Your child or your spouse doesn't have to go looking for porn anymore, because porn is hunting them down. Porn on the internet is like having a drug dealer standing outside your 9-year-old's elementary schoolyard as he or she gets out of school. That dealer simply hands a free drug sample to each child as they walk by, knowing that some will try it and a few will become addicted to it, increasing his customer base and his profits. Pornographers are playing the same numbers game. If they put enough content out there, chances are your child will get exposed, and maybe they'll be the one who becomes addicted to it. Don't believe it's real? A good friend of mine, who's been a sexual addiction therapist for over 20 years, is seeing online porn addicts in his practice as young as 12 years old. It's real, and it's getting worse. Scientists have determined that it takes just 0.3 of a second for a porn image to go from your child's eyes to his or her long-term memory, where it's hardwired chemically by the brain. That image can never be erased. A developing child can't process the image in their cognitive or reasoning part of the brain yet. Because of this, the brain makes an instinctual fight-or-flight chemical response. As these children continue to be exposed to this content, these images begin to shape their concept of human sexuality, instead of being shaped by a God-centered, loving parental relationship that they learn from as they mature into adulthood. In their early 20s, these children now come together in marriage, each carrying a widely different perspective of human sexuality. He with the idea that women are always available, never say no, try anything, and always look like they just stepped out of a magazine. She arrives with the belief that sex is disgusting, demeaning, and a fearful experience to be avoided at all times other than for procreation. No wonder 2/3 of the Association of Matrimonial Attorneys stated that pornography was the main reason for divorce in 57% of the cases they saw. Tens of millions of children are being exposed to porn online. In the next 10 to 15 years, we're going to experience a relationship tsunami of biblical proportions as these kids reach adulthood and enter their marriages broken before they even get started. The government can't legislate this away. They've tried. Every law passed in the last 10 years, like COPA, the Child Online Protection Act, were immediately challenged by the porn industry on First Amendment grounds, and each in turn has had its teeth removed by the courts, who have decided that the rights of the pornographer to express himself in public, like the internet, far outweigh the rights of our children to be kept safe from harmful material. You may own the latest content filter available for your computers. It may even be from one of the companies that supplies your child's school. However, 39% of children still get exposed to porn on school computers. The truth is that none of these systems is capable of keeping your family safe online. Actually, the best of these programs promotes itself as being only 96% accurate. What I want you to think about is the other 4%. That's the content you need to be concerned with, because it contains the explicit, deviant, hardcore, high-def images and videos that are getting through the hole in your filter and showing up in front of your child and spouse's eyes. So how, after all these years, have these companies not been able to provide a foolproof answer to eliminating exposure to online porn? It's simple. The basic technology behind all filters was developed in 1995. That's 14 years ago, which is an eternity in computer time. If you know the location of a porn site on the internet, you can keep a computer from going to the location. Problem solved, right? No. It didn't take pornographers long to realize their web traffic was down as well as their income. They quickly found that if they purchased numerous site names, they could keep ahead of the filter companies. The filter companies know they will always be playing catch-up with the pornographers and forced to offer imperfect and ineffective solutions. And we've had no alternative than to purchase them and hope for the best. The porn industry had won. In May of 2005, after my niece was exposed to very graphic online porn while she was doing her homework, an outstanding team of individuals came together who all shared the same vision and calling for protecting the innocence of children online. And together we have undertaken a 4-year odyssey that has led to the creation of the first truly new technology to be released in over a decade that is specifically designed to combat online porn's reach into your home. We've affectionately named it SeeNoEvil. SeeNoEvil has incorporated its revolutionary patent-pending imaging technology into its system. This unique technology was developed by and is exclusively used in Tribinium Corporation's landmark family protection suite, SeeNoEvil. No other product or service has this new technology. When SeeNoEvil encounters an unknown site, it covers over or cloaks every image on the site with its logo of Vic the Monkey before it reaches your screen. There are no more gotchas. SeeNoEvil has been endorsed by Promise Keepers, the National Catholic Registry, the U.S. Christian Chamber of Commerce, just to name a few. It's been featured in an hour-long TCT Alive television interview, CBS affiliate news channel interviews, and numerous radio and podcast interviews, including Man to Man Ministries and The Alan Hunt Show. Articles on it have appeared in Ministry Today magazine, the National Catholic Registry, and the San Diego Weekly Reader, as well as countless references in online blogs and stories. SeeNoEvil is the only online content management porn blocking solution that comes standard with all of these features built in: patent-pending image blocking technology, world-class parental controls, a complete accountability system, keystroke logging, time screenshots, time and program restriction options, custom allow and disallow sites for every member of your family, multiple security levels to protect your entire family, a risk-free, no-hassle 7-day free trial, free software updates, and free customer support. Finally, the control over your family's computer and what your family sees online is where it belongs, in your hands. If this video has opened your eyes to the reality that your family and loved ones can be protected from online pornography, then I encourage you to learn how you can get a no-obligation 7-day free trial of this amazing solution. You may also feel encouraged to share this information with others and become part of our crusade to protect every child on the internet, one family at a time. If you do, also ask how you can get involved in spreading the word about SeeNoEvil and even earn some extra income while you help to change lives and mend families. Thank you again for your time, and may God bless you as you endeavor to protect your family.